Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. Welcome back. It's the Iron Man challenge.
Hi.
There's the old Iron Man right there. We're in Stranglethorn Vale this episode. And I'm going to be playing some raptors, I think is what we're going to be doing. Part of the Nessingwary quest chain. We're heading right up here. If we finish this, we might come over and grind some trolls. Grind up on them. They like that. They love the attention. Hope everybody's doing all right. Been doing a little bit off camera. We're broke. Completely broke. You can see I have 11 silver. But I got quite a good deal of things posted, and I posted them for a longer period of time. I usually just do 12 hours, but I think I did the maximum. It's, I don't know. I had to grind a little bit just so that I could afford to even post because the deposits, you know, on all the crap. What am I doing here? I'm not yet, not in the right place, man. I've got to go this way. I mean, I didn't grind that much. Just basically humans and stuff for a little bit of coins. So I vendored some cloth and a couple of, you know, things that dropped just so that I could have enough money to post on the auction house. Good news is, if that stuff sells, we should have enough to buy the riding skill. We bought the mount already. There it is waiting on us. These what we need? This is what we need. Yeah, hopefully that happens. Oh, out of mana. Like, what happened? That's what happened. I've got an undead priest that I have to level 15. There might be a video out by the time this comes out. I'm not sure. It might be 2 even. But I'm going to be healing. Kind of miss healing in the hardcore dungeons. And I went Horde because we have 2 Alliance players. Not let's but 2 Alliance Let's Plays going on, so a little bit close right here to this mob. Zoom out just a tad. Damn, my last bit of little mana, and he resisted the spell. Great XP right here we're getting, though. Like 750, roughly. This leads to Tethys, which we probably won't be able to do. Not on the Iron Man challenge. I resisted it. Maybe I should pay attention. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on the Undead Priests. I didn't want to start at level 1. You know, I wanted to just start the Let's Play healing Ragefire Chasm, and that's what I'm going to do. But I saved so many people out in the world. There were 4 players in a group, over here, Silver Pine, down here, Pyrewood Village are elites, and I was on that character. I've got mining and skinning, just selling, trying to make some gold. I've actually got a decent amount of gold on that character, but I was just looking for nodes, and I happened to be running by, and there are 4 players running out, being chased by about 6 mobs. There were 2 warriors and 2 range classes, no healers though, and they were going to die. Now, it was kind of risky what I did, but I ended up saving them. It was so awesome. They just stood there when they realized like I was going to heal for them. And yeah, saved them. They got down all of the mobs. 2 of the 4 gave me 30 silver each for it because I saved, I saved their run. It was pretty awesome. And then, not even kidding, right across the road here, Amber Mill, where you have the mages and stuff walking around, there was another person I saved. It wasn't even like 5 minutes later. I was feeling good that day. It was actually just yesterday that happened for me. What's interesting, man, the players that were being chased out of Pyrewood Village, we were all the way up here, almost to the road, and they were still being attacked. It was kind of nuts how far those mobs leashed. I don't know if that's normal. It was real risky because I was low level for there, and those were elite mobs. Fortunately, I did not pull threat. I was worried that I was going to. Let's save the little bit of mana I have to put another shield up. Like that. All the dots ticking here. I got some decent gear on the priest too. I was selling the raw ores, and the skins, and people were just eating them up, buying them up. So I got a decent amount of coin. So I was able to shop around the auction house. I even got a blue off the auction house. Yeah, that character's, he's going to be good to go. In fact, at level 15, I'm not even kidding. That character's level 15. He has 1,100 mana. So look what gear does. I'm level 40 and we have 1,800. So a mere 700 mana between the 2 levels, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we got a massive mana pool over there. The ladies like a massive mana pool. Okay. Anyway, I've not recorded an episode yet, but might do that this evening. So we get some more people on. This evening for me, if you're wondering, is the 27th of February. This video comes out, I think, on the 5th of March. So it's nearly a week. Not sure where I'm going to put it in the schedule yet, but we'll figure it out. Play this in a little bit different here, so I've got a little bit of mana left over. We've got a warrior out here. Is it orc warrior? It is. From the guild Karma. Yeah, so if everything sells, I was pretty greedy on a couple of things because I think we need 18 gold for the riding skill. I didn't know it was that much. If everything sells, we're going to be close. If everything sells, we'll have, I think, 15 or 16 gold, I believe, which isn't bad. And then, you know, that's not too far to grind, really. At this level, you start getting a decent amount of gold for quest rewards. Again, my goal is to get it before we hit level 41. We'll see if I can make that happen. Whirlwind axe, of course. Level 44. This is a PvP server. I'd be dead, most likely. A tasty morsel like me with not even 1,200 health at level 40. And a warrior with a whirlwind axe. Goodbye, priest. But it'd just be a complete waste of time to try to do pretty much any hardcore challenge on a PvP server, I think. There's old Tethys, man. You thinking about it? I wouldn't do it. Oh, she's got me targeted. I'm going to help. I'm going to help her do this. I can't get credit for it. Yeah, I'll just help heal here. That's all I'm going to do is heal. Yeah, no worries. Oh my God, they're eliminating this thing. Look at that. GG. They didn't need me, man. They didn't need me at all. That's cool. Yeah, I can't use help to get a quest done, but I've resigned myself to helping people if they need the help. I have no problem doing that. Happy to do it. I like doing it. Something that I miss when I'm doing a challenge like this. I'm not allowed to get into groups and stuff, and I really do enjoy helping people. But like I said, obviously I can't have help myself. Anyway, see if we can finish this up. Watch out for respawns. Around this tree, you've got multiple, you know, like this. You got to watch out there. They're together here. Oh, we just need one more. We'll take the level 40 here. Go turn this in. Look at that, right behind me. They popped up there. Yikes. Am I attacking?
Well done.
I am now. All right, let's get out of this area. I don't like being back here. Before we try to run out, let's make sure we have full mana. At least some mana. Psychic Screams and whatnot. Yeah, I'll probably just head across the way here. These are yellow quests, higher level than us. I'm okay with one level above. Oh my god, I'm taking some chances right here, man. Okay, he's pissing off. No, he's not. Turn the ground clutter down so I can see clearly. Oh my god. It's not that big of a deal if we pull one, maybe even two, but, you know, it could get out of hand real quick. One of these mobs, you know, they could resist our Psychic Scream. It doesn't take long for the shield to get obliterated, and then that's it. Done. All right. Out right this way. I ordered this sunshade for my car. It was supposed to be an exact fit according to the seller on Amazon. It was kind of cheap, you know. It's like that's all I can afford is like cheap shit. And I got it in the mail yesterday, and I went out and put it in the car. It's not even close to the right fit. It's way too small. Even like if I pop it open, put it in the windshield, even putting the sun visors down to hold it in place, it doesn't even fucking stay. So when I come across something like that, I'll leave a review, you know, and I'll be honest. I said, it looks cool. Like it looks nice. You know, it arrived when it's supposed to, but it doesn't fit. Like it's not even close. And I got an email from the seller. They're trying to get you to take your, you know, your bad review down. They want those stars as high as possible always. They're like, we can send you another one. It's basically what they said. So I'm like, what good would that do me? Why would I want another one? Like, it doesn't fit my car. And then I got a reply back, basically the same thing. I think there was a language barrier there or something, but, you know, like, I don't want another one. Why, so that one cannot fit as well? Yeah, I don't leave reviews. Like, I've seen bad reviews because the thing arrived, like, the packaging was damaged in shipping. Like, that has nothing to do with the seller. That's happened during shipping. They'll leave, like, 1 star and be a complete dick about it. Now, we got a few people running around here. I did just pick up a green mace of the whale, which is pretty interesting. That vendors for a gold 15. It's 10 stam and spirit. That would probably, like shaman or somebody, might pick that up. That's a decent amount of stam and spirit. Okay, let me get close here. Does he have heal? No, he doesn't. Well, it doesn't say that he does. Yes, these things do have heal, I remember. What I'm going to do, nice resist there. If he heals, I'm going to Psychic Scream. I'm playing terribly right now. I don't know what I was doing there. the lock. Got a little combo here. Trim Tea and Delock. You guys looking at me? Mana drinkers. Yeah, Mystics in the game, I'm pretty sure have a heal, even though it doesn't say that this guy does. Pretty sure. Now, wait a minute. I do have Mana Burn. I kind of forget about this because I don't use it that often. That should all I... Yeah, he has... So he's out of mana right now, which is great. So they're going to move up there. Mage Warlock, interesting combination. I think I could get away with 2 here because he's going to do his Lightning Bolt, which is going to use his mana. Yeah. And we're just meleeing here. Oh, they ran into the... they ran into the patrol. I guess that's not an AoE, like Frost Mage or whatever. I think they would have been looking for that. The 2 of them together? Doesn't Warlock have like Rain of Fire or something like that? I haven't seen the patrol come back yet. I wonder if they're getting away there. Maybe they were rounding stuff up. Nope, there they are. What's going on here? Is that's the patrol? I think he's part of it. He's just kind of bugged out a little bit there. Look at that. Okay, so they're grouping back up. There they go. So they got 2 of them down, or at least 1 of them. That's a bad sign. I wonder. Let me go see if. Well, it doesn't matter on this server. Never mind. This is RP server. It's not a hardcore server, so it doesn't matter. Maybe their pride got hurt. There's the healing wave. He can't get it. I love that. So he had enough mana to start the cast, but he didn't have enough mana to finish it. There's another patrol right there. We want to mark these up as we see them. I don't know what I used for that one. Dun, 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 dun. I watched Rick Beato interview a guy named Billy Strings. That's what he goes by. Phenomenal guitar player. Just incredible. Really young guy, too. Well, I mean, to me, he's a really young guy. He was born in the early 90s. That's a young guy to me. It was interesting to listen to him talk about his, you know, how he grew up and his background stuff a little bit. Pretty poor. Sounded like. I can definitely relate. And man, that guy just... He went out and did it. YouTube, I think, was a big part of him blowing up. Like a lot of artists from the 90s and 2000s stuff. Same kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, he went from, you know, literally rags to riches, but he's also, did you fucking resist that, dude? Fuck. Oh, he fucking interrupted me. Oh, he got to play and meet like most of his heroes that he grew up listening to. It was really kind of cool. You can have some crazy stuff happens when you you know, if you have somebody they've grown up poor, and then, you know, in the span 5-6 years, you know, all of a sudden, you know, they're a millionaire or whatever. Depending on your personality and how you came up, that could be a dangerous thing. Drinks and drugs and, you know, excess can get out of hand. He seems like he's got a pretty solid head on his shoulders, though. Real down to earth, you know, and it makes sense the way he's brought up. Here's the other patrol. I just missed the mark again on that guy. Right there. All right, I've got X and Moon. See if I can remember that. This is an absolute... This is one of the worst drop rates in the game, I think. Considering that you need 18 of the tusks, you think this would be a 1-for-1 drop rate. I complain about this quest like literally every time I have to do it. But I don't mind it so much because these are humanoids, which means they drop silver and cloth, and we need those. So I don't really mind grinding them. What I hate most about a super low drop rate is it just feels like you're not doing anything. It just feels like you're, you know, you're not progressing with your quest. You're just like stuck trying to do this fucking thing. That's the bad part of a really low drop rate. Just how grindy and stupid it is. For really, the only reason would be time gating it because of a subscription-based game, if you think about it. Da, da, da. But they're dropping silk and a little bit of cloth. That's great. Throw axes at me here. Live up to that name. You throw axes, I'll throw magic fireballs. Can't let you get away, sir. How much silver did he have there? It's not too bad. I think just 2. 2's good enough. He'll use the rest of his mana, I think. I better do one more. That was stupid. Oh, luckily he missed. Yeah, I guess that combo moved on there. Probably been grinding this quest since this morning. We're halfway done. It's like, I'll come back tomorrow. We'll see you on tomorrow's shift on the Skull Splitter Tusks. I can't stand getting resisted. So I'll do it again. You want to get resisted? I'll do it again. Oh, here they are. They're still doing it. Well, they're still doing something. I don't need to do that last one. These are pretty annoying. Not as annoying as some. Get a little closer to this guy. What if he does more damage melee than he does throw in the axe? No idea. If you time this just right, you can pull these separately. I don't know if I want to risk it, though. I kind of do. Got him. Gonna interrupt me here? Of course. It interrupts from that spell school, so it's like the worst one to do is Holy Fire. It's the longest spell cast I have, I think. Bitch, man. So he interrupts my holy spell. I can't use Power Word Shield. There's another group. Man, they made this area dangerous. Not too far away from her. Here you got the elite ogres, I think. It's weird that they're just like farming like one mob at a time with two people like that. Holy fuck. Didn't know they came out this way. Right, this could be bad if... Alright. Ooh. There's just 3 of them. I thought there were like 4. Maybe one of them is not... Maybe they've been killed. Let's see if they take on this group here. It's weird to me that they wouldn't do that. They're not farming the village here. Surely they could do it pretty easily. He must not be spec'd into that. That's the only thing I can... I'd have to assume that. I can pull this guy. I'll wait till he does his thing. I don't know what the CD is on it. Oh, he didn't even do it. He did head crack. He didn't do the other thing. Some tin there. Oh, it's iron, actually. Getting pretty close to 41, so most likely we will not have them out before 41, but I feel like we can definitely have it at 41. We should, no problem. Make sure he does not run backwards here. Like that. Okay. Can pull this guy. Is he an axe thrower as well? Of course he is. They're a little close here. So I found out, I complained about my neighbors behind me, their dog. I've been complaining about it since I started this channel. But I found out, because I've recently been over there, last couple months, helping them out with their computer and stuff. It was actually their son was living with them. He was older. And I used to see him sitting back there on the porch, smoking and stuff. And then I just stopped seeing him, and I just thought he moved away or something. But there's 2 little dogs over there, and they were his dogs. He died. I think he had diabetes or something. I think he was younger than me. I think he was only 45 or something like that. I don't think he had a super healthy lifestyle from what I gathered. I mean, I'm not just talking about diabetes, but I think he had drug problems and things. They obviously had to be pretty serious drug problems, but Yeah, so they like inherited the dogs when he died. Yeah, it kind of made me a little sad, you know, for them. Jesus Christ, dude. Just wait for his interrupt. He's not done it yet. I left home. I moved away when I was, I think I was 19 or 20. I left Virginia and I moved to Connecticut. This job, I got transferred up there. And I pretty much never went back home. I mean, I never lived with my mother, stepfather. My father died shortly after I left. My father died in 94. About 93, actually. You know, I was 23 years old when my father died. But I never lived with them after I left home initially. I have some cousins and things who, like, still live with their parents. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I don't know. It'd be weird for me, I think. I mean, everybody's gone now. Like my mom, dad, stepfather, they've all passed away. So I'm not sure what my point is. But, you know, you got serious drug problems. It's, you know, you end up like that. My brother's kind of like that. I've got a brother who's a year and a half younger. He's got serious drug problems. Right now he's living... It's a place called The Farm in Yorktown. It's a house that's been there since the Civil War. There's actually pictures of it with captains and stuff outside the house. It's been there forever, and it's been in his family since then, which is nuts. The guy's name is Jernigan. That guy's still alive. When I was a kid, he looked like he was, 60 years old. He obviously wasn't that old, but I think that dude is well into his 90s. But that's been a place, it's been like a party place forever. But that's where my brother, I think he's sleeping on a floor or something. I don't know. He had gone out to Oregon for a while. And he was doing okay. But he works on the boat. I don't think he does it anymore because I think he's burned all of his bridges as far as working on boats with captains. But you can make a hell of a lot of money out there. You know, you can come back for a month's worth of work, 18, 20, sometimes $30,000 in his pocket. And for a drug addict, that's like the most dangerous fucking thing. You know, he just gets a hotel room and the money's gone in a month. It's kind of nuts. But he was when he was in Oregon, he was doing all right, and then I heard that he had been sleeping in the woods in a tent, like living really fucking rough, basically homeless. he had a motorcycle and he sold it. And my sister, one of my sisters, got him money to come back home, and he's been at the farm ever since. It's not a farm, if you're wondering. It used to be a plantation, but it's not anymore. It's not good here. Fortunately, he did not get over there. I didn't play that very well because I'm running my mouth. Can't believe we're actually almost finished this. This can sometimes take a couple of hours to do. I've been super unlucky with this quest before. But I'm honestly surprised he's still alive. I'm not even kidding. Once you get into... You know, you start doing coke, and then you start smoking it, and then you get into heroin. It's just a matter of time. What's that happened to my father, too? He was actually, I think my father was on methadone when he died. He had a heart attack. At least that's what was listed. Well, I can't remember. I actually have the death certificate. I have a copy of the death certificate. Can't remember exactly what it says, but heart failure, but there was a cause for the heart failure. I can't remember what was listed. But he did drugs from as soon as he was able to get them. Keep opening up wrong here. Okay, we should be good here. Yeah, you can't even finish that cast. You can finish that one, though. I lived with him. I don't remember it at all when I was little. Him and my mom split when I was very young, when I was a baby. But I lived with him one time when I was a teenager, like 15, somewhere in there. For a short period of time, he had this apartment. He was trying to get his shit together. He was working, which he never did very much, even though he was like a very, very good bricklayer from all accounts. Holy shit. The guy's name is Multiboxing, and he's multiboxing. Look at this, man. I have never seen that before with the pets. That's insane. Look at that shit, man. I've heard this takes a lot of skill to do, multiboxing. It's not technically the same thing as botting, I guess. I don't know. How many are there? A, B, C, D. There's 4 of them. No, there's 5 of them. A, B, C, D, and E. Can multi-boxers also just have a scripted bot program? I thought you had to control all of the characters yourself. That certainly doesn't look like that's what's happening, does it? It looks like these bots are just on fire. I don't know. I don't know how the shit works. I don't really care too much anymore. I mean, I hate bots. But It's fucking nothing. Nothing you can do about it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But I remember looking it up once, because I would hear the term botting, and then I would hear multiboxing. And the thing I read, maybe a multi-boxer posted it, but I just remember it. Like it took a little bit of skill to do it. Fuck if I know. I couldn't do it. Those are all paid accounts, right? Like that's, I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm paying for multiple accounts to level a character up quick or make gold or whatever. So this is definitely a thing. He can't get that off. If you move, if a mob is casting on you and you move a little bit towards them, they kind of get into this in-between where they are not casting and they're not coming up into melee range. I've seen it so many times. I mean, maybe you could use that as a strat. I don't know. But I've seen it a lot. Sometimes they'll just stand there and, I get like 2 casts off. It's like they have to reset and recalculate or something. Oh, fuck if I know. You should be able to get one more lightning bolt, but I don't think he's got enough to heal. How we doing? I got to wrap it up here. Let's see if we can finish this up. I need 4 more, but I mean, honestly, that could take for fucking ever to get 4. It's been a thing for a long time, though, I guess. Multiboxing. Botting as well. I hear gold sellers. Some of those places make so much money. You got a tusk on you, my man? I see 2 in your face. Nah. Donald Trump renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Which America? North America or South America? Gulf of Americas? Stupid, man. I don't care if you... I'm not going to talk about this too long, but because I know there's some hardcore Trump fans out there and that he doesn't do anything wrong. He can't, right? I don't care if you're a hardcore Trump fan or not. Come on, man. Like, that is just stupid. Like, who are you... Who's that for? Who'd you do that for? You know what I mean? Just... It doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, I got to get off the subject because I'll end up pissing people off. And I did that already. I don't want to do it anymore. If we finish this quest and turn both of these in, there's a chance we hit 41. Guess it depends on how much XP we get here. From the turn in. Okay, he just got his interrupt. Here they come. Gotta watch out there. I feel like if there's an NPC and he has a title of a warrior, I feel like they shouldn't run away. That's just my thoughts. Doesn't work like that. They're humanoids, so. Not all humanoids will run away, but I think most of them will. It's just the opposite with beasts. Nearly every beast will not run away, but there are a few that will. I think. Yeah, there are for sure. The Planestriders, that's one beast that'll run away. Kind of weird to think about. You bitch. It's like a hair off a second getting that cast off. There's the interrupt. I'm just going to let him come back to me. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm coming over here anyway. Yeah, man. Oh, I just missed it. I was going to get the stars above my head there for the thumbnail. Reminds me of Looney Tunes. Whenever somebody got hurt in Looney Tunes, they would see the stars over their heads. Those cartoons from the 50s and 60s, man, they're just unbeatable, in my opinion. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Wrong mob here. All right. We're good. Troll sweat. Let's get a bottle of that. Gotta get an episode of Kingdom Come recorded if I want to get it released, which I do. I'm not been enjoying the new job. A couple of different reasons. But I kind of need it. It's not exactly what they how it was described to me. There's a Bacthera over there. .40 elite, 4,800 health. Got a rend flesh ability, which sounds horrifying. Gets 2 of those off. Two more, man. Surprised the bot's not just wrecking these camps. There's some elite ogres over here. Gotta watch out for those. Just don't get too close to them. We will have nothing to do with those at any point in this Let's Play. if we want to make it to 60. One thing I will not be doing on this character, if I get into Fellwood, no fucking caves. No, thank you. The tunnels of Jaedenar? No. Just gonna avoid them. Those mobs are going to be so scaled up. 55 to 60 is going to be so brutal. 50 to 60 is going to be brutal. We're really going to have to focus on green mobs as much as we can. Which is boring, but, you know, one way to do it. I don't know. It's more so on the Naked Warrior. This character here, because of the resources I have with being able to heal and Power Word Shield, makes all the difference, really. We can fight things, you know, even above our level. We just can't do that on the Naked Warrior. Because he's naked. He's naked. All right, we just need one more. See if I can get my... Oh, you just missed it. It's beautiful. Like that. I'm assuming it's got a little cooldown on it. There it is. Perfect. Come on, dude. You've got it. Yeah, baby, he's got it. Or she's got it. Something like that. I'm your man. Can't stand that song. Not good. Oh, we're fine. Are you kidding? Dude resisted chew mana burns. Legend. Oh shit, I thought the mobs were behind me there. Freaking out, man. It was a vine moving. Don't you dare die where I can't get you. That's fine right there. Do, 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 do. Let's get back down. Okay, I was going to say, away from these gorillas. Saw a pretty interesting little documentary on the Zodiac. Look at that. They're not even bothering with the chest there. Oh, no, they are. That's... Well, let's see if they see it. Some players don't even pay attention to shit like that. And I'm not the kind of guy to run over and loot this really quick. I think that's so shitty when people do that. But if they forget about it and just run off like this, yeah, it's mine. Now, he could have, like, taken the good shit out of it. No, he's got him, man. He probably doesn't care about it. But, yeah, I think they're, like, almost 100% positive they identified the guy. Now, it's too late. The guy died. But what's crazy is there's a great movie, I think it's called The Zodiac, with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. And the guy that portrayed, well, they allude to the fact that this character in the movie he looks so much like the actual killer. I can't remember that guy's name. He's like this big guy. He's a great actor. I've seen him play some creepy roles and some funny roles as well, but it looked a lot like him. It was interesting. I mean, just a coincidence, obviously. He could have been caught. You see that so many times. I think it was after his second murder. It was very early on when he was killing people. He had a body in the trunk, and he got stopped for a broken taillight by a police officer with a body in the trunk. But cops don't typically ask to open the trunk, but you hear shit like that. It's like, wow, they could have got that guy, could have saved a lot of lives there. That's what I was waiting for there. Probably interrupt this one. No. There we go. There's the thumbnail right there. Tusk.
Well done.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's go turn this in. We got to wrap it up. I'm over an hour. I just wanted to get this this quest done. Get to the road here. I've done way too much looking into serial killers. I don't know why. It's not that I'm fascinated by them. I don't really know what it is. I mean, I guess a lot of people have that same... It's trying to fathom how somebody can do something so horrible so many times over and over. A sociopath or... usually develops the same way in childhood, adolescence, tied together, and a lot of it sometimes has to do with the mother, and they end up hating women, and I mean, that's very, very common. Albert Fish, easily one of the worst people I've ever read about. I do not recommend. I know that I've said that. You're probably going to go look them up. I wouldn't recommend it. People like that, man. Like, execution's just too quick. Like, seriously, chop that guy into pieces just a little bit at a time and spread it out over a month. Thing is, he was sadomasochist. Like, he was one of these people who enjoyed serious pain. As a matter of fact, after they arrested that guy, they did an x-ray. I don't know if he requested it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that guy used to stick pins, like from needles, into the area between his privates and his anus, he would stick pins, and they were there for years, apparently. Like, that's the kind of guy. That's insane. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Sometimes this comes up. Anybody getting ready for bed? Sweet dreams. Do yourself a favor. Don't look him up. You're better off not knowing about what that guy did. Okay, Freako.
How are you? See you soon.
Well, we didn't level up there. Okay, I can't do this.
Safe travels.
That's the Green Hills, which I don't think I'm going to do on this character unless I just happen to get them.
I buy and trade.
Good. Damn, I'm down to 1 stack of drinks. Anything white here, I'm going to try to sell. I mean, anything, obviously, that's not garbage. I'm going to try to sell it for the money. I don't know what you would use Flask of Mojo for, but it's a white item, which means it's some way useful to a player. I don't know how or why, but...
Be careful.
All right. Well, we're back over at gold there. It's just grinding those mobs. We're going to call this an episode. Yes, we are. Sorry about the nightmares. You guys and gals take care. The Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode. Peace.
Farewell.